doing our unboxing video for the second time. And I'm a little nervous because I don't want to go back to school and do school work and stuff like that.
What would you rather do?
Eat ice cream all day.
Oh.
And Pocky.
Pocky's good too. You don't get to eat ice cream all day anyway. Okay, so this is our second school curriculum unboxing. We did an unboxing last year. We'll link that down below. So this is going to be for grades
5 under the
and
in the basement. We'll link it down in the basement.
Yeah, down in the basement of the video.
Yeah, in the basement tour.
All right, and what's your grade that you're going into?
2nd.
Yes, you are in 2nd grade. So you guys will get to see the K12 Online Public School curriculum for grades 5 and 2. This is different than homeschool, right?
Yeah.
Because you guys still have
Teachers.
You still have
friends in our class.
Yes, you meet online, and there are also field trips and stuff, so it's not the same as homeschool. We really hope you guys like seeing the types of books that they get, and all of these materials come to us. They're shipped to us for free. We don't pay for any of this. Mm-hmm. So because they're students of the public school system, so funds are allocated to their materials. So let's get started.
A treasure map. So we are doing my, what's it called again? Math box.
Yeah, let's see what's in the math kit.
There's a bunch of words. There's a bunch of words. These things. I used to play all day with them. Let's check out what these are.
So these are snap cubes. You get your own set of these to help with counting and adding and subtracting.
And building.
I think those are shapes.
Those are 3D shapes. And then shapes.
Most of the grades get these 3D shapes also to help you learn about
like geometry.
Figures.
Can I see them?
You've seen them.
Oh, I like these.
Because you get them every year.
I like this shape because you can do it like this, and it's like a truck that can like push cars out of the way. And it's like.
This is a dry erase chart for ones, tens, and hundreds. So it can help you figure out a lot of higher digit problems, which is really cool.
And there's ones and tens on the back.
Oh yeah, you're right. Just ones and tens, or it goes up to hundreds, and then you can just wipe it off.
Okay, so we have these shapes. Oh, base 10 blocks.
Oh yes, the base 10 blocks.
These helped me a lot.
These help a lot. These are tens rods, ones cubes, and these are, do you remember how many these are?
Hundreds.
Hundreds, that's right.
2D shapes.
Two-dimensional shapes.
2-dimensional.
So these are good for adding and subtracting. They're good for geometry.
I wondered why they all had the 2. Okay, so we have the math books.
This is the math workbook.
And we have all these different things in here. Like that.
Graphs.
Stuff.
That and stuff. Let's show them instead of just saying that and stuff. So these are the workbooks where you can tear out the pages and you can put them in a binder, or you can just leave them right here in the workbook. And you can see the different types of math problems they have. Like in 2nd grade, they start working on hundreds, adding and subtracting. There's also story problems, and each unit, that's like a chapter, each unit has a unit review, so that it's basically like a sample practice test to help you prepare for the regular test. They have story problems. So yeah, this is the workbook. But Tag, why don't you get out the parent book?
Parent book. What do you mean? What do you
Well,
mean? Oh, I can tell it's parent heavy.
It's parent heavy. Yeah, so this is the lesson guide, and it's going to give you the answers to the problems, as well as it'll tell you like what to say and what to point to in the books. This is what I really love about this curriculum. You don't have to be a mathematician to teach your kids math, because it tells you what you should say, what they should answer with, and if they don't answer correctly, it tells you what to do to help them get on the right track.
So
Hold on. I had forgotten, but each box that has the courses with it has a checklist, so you know exactly what you're supposed to get. And sometimes something might be missing, you know, accidents happen, so you'll know what to look for. Like, we ended up with everything, so we're good.
This is my
Social studies.
social, whatever it's called, and I think I get a book.
Yeah, it used to be all online. Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
No.
Not really.
This
Comes with an inflatable globe.
This is like a map.
Oh, you know
Really
what?
need to take time.
They didn't give you history again this year.
Oh,
That's really frustrating.
that's a bummer.
We will have to ask if we can have that to
These are
supplement.
the ones I can't pop.
So this is a storybook that will go with one of the lessons. We very much dislike that they have dropped the history course for kindergarten through 2nd grade. When did you have? Oh, I guess through 4th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Virginia Studies isn't until 4th grade. Yeah, K12 has an amazing world history course for kindergarten through 3rd grade.
I learned about the Persian War when I was about 6 in 1st grade.
Yeah, I mean, she could explain about the Persian Wars, the
Greek mythology.
Yeah, she could explain about the Roman Empire, and they just made those programs optional, so now they're not sending out the courses, and that is one thing that I do not like.
Okay.
So, moving on.
This is my.
This is the language class.
Yeah.
So it's going to have literature
Oh, a bunch of books.
and writing. Yeah, there's some good.
Whoa.
Oh,
It's Peter Pan.
yeah, you get Peter
And then-
Pan this year.
Eyes of the tree.
This is the Bears on Hemlock Mountain. You will like that.
Sam.
Sam the Minuteman.
And then a dog.
Buddy, the first seeing eye dog. That's a service dog.
Oh.
It's a German Shepherd like Macy.
Yeah.
And the
And what is this?
chicken.
A chicken.
Chicken.
They send so many books
Train.
for kids.
Oh, Lucy had this book.
That's right. Now you get it. That's a book about volcanoes.
Oh, yeah.
And then, oh, I remember this one. Whenever the thingy.
Whenever the thingy.
Weed is a flower. They have a lot of stories that are.
Cat.
This is a book of poetry.
We don't have to buy those
Stickers.
super tiny ones.
Oh, and these are the magazines that have. This has stories about insects. So he'll be doing some of that.
And
I
it's
love
got,
insects.
word search on the back for like animals.
This is the workbook for literature. So. Okay. This is the book of tests for literature and writing skills. But you'll ask the students questions after you've read them certain stories, and they'll be able to draw pictures about it, ask questions, figure out what the main idea is, and then back here in the writing skills section, that's where they work on like building their own stories or writing a letter, pretty much anything that pertains to writing. I mean, they even want you to practice like writing an email or parts of like grammar. Oh, the stories in these books are always good too. A lot of them are based on classics and legends, whether it's, I mean, it could be anything from like a Polish legend to an African folktale or a Native American story.
Or a Czech folktale.
Yes, they cover everything. This is Stories from America. So it's going to be, these are kind of like in magazine form. So you get like students familiar with headings and
Bold print.
captions.
Bunch of them. There's a bunch of them.
I know there's a bunch of stickers on there.
Yeah, there's like a million like tag things.
Oh, Lucy loved this one. Cam Jansen.
Oh, I love
The Mystery of the Stolen Diamonds. It's a mystery.
It's funny.
It is.
Scooby-Doo?
Yes.
There's only one person. She's solo in the mystery.
The language arts books have to cover literature, vocabulary, and writing skills. So you get 2 books of this. And again, it'll tell you read the dark writing, and then the pink or the red. I don't know how it's going to turn out on this video, but the lighter stuff is actually what the students should respond with. So you don't even have to come up with your own way to see if they're figuring out everything.
I think I just...
Okay, so 2nd grade actually has spelling also. And their spelling books, it'll give you the words, and the alternate words and the challenge words, those are optional, but they want to make sure that you know the heart words and the target words. For Lucy, she was pretty advanced when it came to reading and spelling, so I would actually just test her on them, and we wouldn't do any of the activities. We just kind of breezed through that.
So this is my art box, and I usually love doing art, but I love science more. But I do like art, and the thing that I love about art is that I can like make stuff out of clay.
How artists see animals.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh. Oh, I saw this on Lucy's thing.
How artists see play.
Open up to a couple of pictures in that. So these books that they give with the art kits have like various works. So that book is How Artists See
Animals.
So it's going to have different animal sculptures, paintings, and that's kind of what the lessons come from.
It's really cool.
Yeah, those are really cool.
This one's like the Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Can you get it?
That face.
Whew. Oh my goodness. So much work. Okay.
Whenever it was out of the box, whenever it was in.
So they give you paintbrushes, oil pastels,
Clay. I don't
Clay.
really use oil pastels because it gets all over your hands.
but you like working with the clay.
Yeah,
and
it's super hard.
this one is hard. You have to work with it for a while.
It's like
It's
modeling
just the
chocolate.
yeah.
Like you put it in the microwave for like a couple seconds.
Well, I think a better idea is to wrap it in like a warm towel.
Like that just came out of the
And then you
fresh
get
out of the dryer.
Yes, and then you get a set of paints. And again, all of this is free. And they also have a pack of prints of very famous works of art, which is really cool. This was always one of Lucy's favorites.
Which one?
Surprised, Storm in the Forest.
Yes.
Can I see?
Oh, this is one of my favorites. It's the stained glass at Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, can I see? Oh, wow.
Each one of these is a picture from a story in the Bible. So much detail.
I'm gonna put it in my room. I love it. No, I was not joking about putting it in my room.
Okay. Okay, buddy. Best for last, right?
Wait, there's sand.
Those are grass seeds.
Sunflower seeds, yay!
No, you don't want to eat that. It's grass seed.
Ooh, magnet. Look, it's magnet.
Magnets.
I always put.
Oh, Tag, this year you got iron filings.
Oh.
It's like magnetic sand.
Oh yeah.
That's like what it looks like. I didn't think that it would do anything in the plastic. That's really funny. Okay, let's look at everything else.
I'm bringing it up. That was so cool. Whoa. This
You
time
got
they
the
left them like that.
Horseshoe magnet. I think that's that's it.
The next thing in my science box. So then I finally have my own rock collection.
That's awesome. Is it taped?
How do you open it?
I see it. So it gives you a chart about what they are.
Is this granite?
I don't know. We'll have to look at it. So why don't you put it?
Isn't granite?
Let's see. 15 is halite. Kind of looks like granite though.
Halite.
Granite is number 6. Cool.
Oh, you can put one of your own in there.
That's right. You put one of your own in there and then you try to identify it. And then you can mark it.
Okay, yes, I do get another balancer, Mama.
You do get another balance.
It's different. No, it's the same as the last one.
Can you put it together?
Yeah. Oh, I think I know what this is. Yeah, it's the thermometer.
Thermometer. That's like the thermometers that we used on the, you're supposed to write it in. We'll write it in together. Yes. So we'll write that in together. And then this is like the thermometers that we used whenever we were baking stuff outside.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
We'll put a link down below for that video.
Yes, because that was a cool science video.
Yeah, you better take that one out. It was really cool. And we got more of these for the other box.
These are gram cubes, and you use those in the balance. So this is a pulley. They show you how to do experiments and build things with this.
Yeah, and also you can like attach it to the ceiling, or like if you have like maybe like a tree house and you need something and you're already up there, and you can just reel it up.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying, buddy. That's a good idea.
Or toy motorcycle.
All right, let's show them what's left.
Okay.
This is also used to measure things, their weight.
It is used to do things like that.
So you have it hanging, and then the measurement is in grams. Tag, pull on that hook down there. So you would hang something from it, and you would see how far it goes down. Okay, that's good.
So we have these beans, which, I remember whenever we worked on these. We like cut them open and stuff.
Yeah, everybody gets these. They are green bean bush seeds. What did you say?
Hamburger.
What happens to a hamburger? These books are pretty interesting, and it talks about when you...
The digestive system.
Yeah, when you eat a cheeseburger, where does it go? Yum.
Oh my.
Minerals. Why are frogs wet? So this talks about like amphibians.
Amphibia.
Kermit.
Yeah, like Kermit. And this one is about fossils. Oh, okay, this is a book that goes with the magnet lessons. And then this is the 2-part student workbook, like the other ones. Again, in one unit or chapter, you'll have different lessons. So it'll tell you like the words that your student needs to know. And then they can like fill in the blank answering the questions.
There is one scientific question. Can people be magnetized?
I don't think so, but that's a great question, buddy. So then you'll have a lesson assessment, and these questions are where the test questions will come from. It's like then eventually you'll get to the, hold on. Oh yeah, so the unit assessment. This is the unit test for science for these grades are generally more in the workbook, and then you can just key in the answers online. So there's still, even though it's called online public school, there's a lot of opportunity for offline work. What do you think, buddy?
The science was not as exciting as I thought it would be, but it was still exciting.